What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Today, we're going over the Challenge USA Season number 2, the premiere episode, part 1. We will have a second parter, which will air on Sunday after the Big Brother episode. And this is kind of the first time I'm covering this on my channel, but so many people had asked for this in the comment section, so here it is for you. We're doing it, and this was really fun. It was a good first episode. I really enjoyed it. I've been watching the challenge for years, never really covering it on YouTube. Haven't seen every season, but I still remember back when it was the Real World versus the Road World challenge back in the day. It has grown and evolved ever since into this long form storytelling type show where people have rivalries that will last seasons. Wes and Bananas, for example, are a huge rivalry that goes back many seasons, and they are on this version of the US challenge. It's kind of separate from the MTV version, which is more for I don't even know what they're doing. There's so many challenge things, but this one in particular was mainly more for like former Big Brother players, Survivor players, The Amazing Race players, people who've been on CBS reality shows. Well, now you add in some of the best to play on the challenge, and it should be really interesting. We started off seeing a lot of familiar faces if you are familiar with my channel from either Big Brother or Survivor. We've got people like, let's see, Tyler, Desi, Lewis from The Amazing Race. He was on the most recent season of The Amazing Race that we covered here on the channel that DX and Claire were on. Paulie, Dusty, also from The Amazing Race. Both Alyssas. You've got Fessel, Michele, Chris Underwood, a winner, Tiffany, Amira, so many people. Tyler, just one of the best to play Big Brother. His all-star season, we could talk about that. But yeah, so many great players on this season, so it's really a great cast. Now, I do like a couple of these little twists they've added in. So the first thing they did is it's not pairs, it's not just a solo competition. For the last version of the challenge, they had kind of these random pairs each week. You would get a new pairing. This season, we're going with teams. There are 3 separate teams, and we had team captains that were kind of drawn randomly. Josh was picked to be one of the captains. We also had Cassidy picked, and Desi as the third captain. Desi being the captain of the green team, Cassidy being the captain of the blue team, and Josh being the captain of the red team. You know, you might be saying, "Oh, Ori, they're blue, they're white, they're red over here. I don't see a green. And are those the teams?" No, that was just what I originally had it at. Let's change that here. And boom, there we go. We have everybody listed with which team they are on. Desi, Lewis, Amanda, Tyler, Michele, Wes, Monty, and Amira making up the green team. Then you've got Bananas, Michele, Paulie, Jonna, Josh, Chanelle, Dusty, and Tiffany on the red team. Cassidy, Cory, Fessel, both Alyssas, Sebastian, Chris, and Tori on the blue team. And they all end up, you know, kind of heading back to the house, getting to know each other, getting into, you know, that early game. And one of the things I want to point out is there was talk about Amira, and they were like, "Oh man, yeah, she's a shark. Oh yeah, she's a shark, all right." You know, the shark that's kind of most famous on her season for saying this game is so easy and then getting voted out a week later. That just screams shark to me. But that takes us to the first actual challenge of the season, where they have these huge statues of all of the challenge vets from the MTV series. There's a big version of Wes. There's a big version of Bananas, a big giant Tori. So everybody's got all these big statues, and each team will have to carry the 2 people that they have and drag them towards the finish line. It's a very tough challenge. These competitions are just some of the most brutal, physically, mentally demanding things that you're going to see on reality TV. Like these are tough challenges. Like you could easily bust a knee. You could break a leg very easily with the weight of these carts that they're pulling these statues on. It just is next level as far as challenges go. And it ends up being the red team that pulls it out to win the whole thing. Excuse me. Actually, excuse me here. It was not the red team. It was the blue team who won. But why I got that confused is because there's a little bit something different. So how the eliminations are going to work this season is the winning team will get to pick one person from each team, right? A man and a woman. Doesn't necessarily have to be from each team, but just a man and a woman from the other two teams. Could be two green team people, could be two blue team people, red team people, whoever didn't win, whoever is going up, you get to put up a guy and a girl from either team. Then the other teams will then vote in secret on who they want to add to the ball machine, this little random lottery system in secret, right? So how this would work, the green team, they were the ones that were getting kind of singled out here. Since the blue team won, they decided in their process of kind of talking who they would put up that they wanted to work with the red team, and the green team would be who they would focus on and just try and weaken them the most. And you've kind of got this little bit of a super team where the red and the blue team are looking out for each other. And they decided to put in Lewis and then Amira as their two vote-ins for the blue team. That then left the green team and the red team, who would then vote in secret on names to be put into the ball machine. So there's a little bit of strategy with this as well, because only one name is getting picked. So let's say you want Lewis to be safe that week and you wanted Amira out. Well, you would want to stack that ball pit with a bunch of female names. That way, if a woman is picked, then Amira would be the one to compete. If a man's name was picked, Lewis would be the one to compete and Amira would be safe. So there's a little bit of strategy with this. But what makes this even more fun is you cannot just control the vote 100%. Since there is a randomness to it, if everyone put in one name except one person and they decide to flip the script, put in a rogue vote, that normally wouldn't matter. It's like, oh, who cares? They're throwing their vote. It's a rogue vote. Doesn't matter. Well, there's a chance, even if it's small, that ball will be picked. So it's really cool. It kind of breaks up big alliances, pre-gaming that kind of happens. Someone who is on kind of the underdog and on the outs would still have a chance to kind of fight back and be like, oh, you think you have the numbers, but at the end of the day, we're putting our fate in the hands of the gods with this ball machine. We don't know who will be going down there, because all it takes is one rogue random vote that could send somebody in there that they didn't expect. So I really love this twist and this concept of how they're going to do it. I like that it's secret because you could be sneaky with it. It's a little bit more Big Brother and Survivor style, which I think will play into the hands of the people that were on those shows. The Amazing Race people, listen, they were on vacation and they ran for a long time. They don't have the strategy side to them, but someone like Lewis, very physical. So I'm interested to see how he does in a competition. Amira, good luck. If a girl's name gets pulled, good luck, Amira. Good luck. And then yeah, we kind of ended on a cliffhanger where we got, the distribution of the balls. There was way more balls in there than I thought for someone like Wes. Monty had a lot of balls in there as well. But again, it does not matter how many balls you have in there. It's which ball gets picked. So they'll know the ratios. They'll know how many people put that ball in there, but they won't know who put that ball in. So it's fascinating to see how this turns out. We end on the cliffhanger. We don't know who will be competing, whether it will be Lewis or Amira, and who they would be competing against. We will find that out on Sunday's episode, and I'm excited for it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do Big Brother live feed updates every single morning here on the channel. The live feeds currently have been down for a very long time on Big Brother, but we will have an update for you as soon as that happens. We'll also have a recap of the episode, the first live eviction of the season for Big Brother on the channel as soon as possible. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, join us for this ride as we take a look on the journey that will be the Challenge USA Season 2. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.